Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to create a glowing snake. I have tried some photos and create them and you're seeing them in the screen. But some of them weren't good and some of them was good for creating, and I choose the snake for this video. And at first we are going to split the snake with the background and make a night scene at the background and create a glowing snake. So let's begin. Okay, now we are done with the selecting the tree branch and the snake, and we had to just remove this extra part, and after that we are going to put this out of the background, and after that we are going to cut this tree branch from the snake. So let's do it. You can remove from the selection with holding Alt key and selecting another part in the selection, and for adding a selection to your selection you can just hold Shift and you add selection. And we are going to remove these parts, add some parts to this part of the selection. So let's do it. Okay, now we are done with this. So let's unlock the layer and hit the Ctrl J for duplicating this selection from our background, and let's watch it. Oh, we have forgotten this place, but we get back to there. Something important, it's just this is not a good selection. We had to add some blur here for creating better selection. So after creating this, I'm making this better. I'm going to do that. So let's just remove this part from our selection. Okay, we have this selection and we want to add some further to it. So before that we had to reselect this image, this part of the image. So we hold Ctrl and click on the layer and it's selected. So we move up to the background and we will get back to that layer, and we come to the select part, modifier and feather, and I think 5 pixels radius is enough, and we hit OK. Okay, now let's see different in these two images. Look at here, it's very better cut than this one. Okay, we just delete it and we just delete that background, and we had to just cut this tree from our snake in this part. So we had to select that one. Okay, and now that we have finished it, so let's split this tree with our snake. So we hit Ctrl J and we call this layer tree, and we will call this layer snake. So maybe we had to just select this part and delete it from here. But let's face it, we have forgotten something in this part. We haven't used feather, and look what happened here. So we use some Ctrl Z for getting back to the old one. We select it and maybe we delete this one, this layer, and we get back to select, modify, and feather 5 pixels, and we hit Ctrl J, we call it tree and enter, we come here, we select the tree in the snake and we delete the tree from the snake. Now there are 3 separate layers. The first one is background, second one is tree, and third one is the snake. Okay, we have to make a moonlight or night scene in the background. So now we are going to make a night scene in the background. So we had to choose one of these. We have to choose a kind of effect here. Sorry, this one. For in the color lookup, and choose. We will choose the moonlight effect. So now you can see we have a moonlight right here behind the snake. So you can change the opacity, you can add another filter, but I think this is enough and this is good for our background. And you have to add the darkness to the tree because we want to add some glowing to our snake. So this can't be just like this, so I will add curves to it, and I don't want to change the background, so I just hit this button and just this tree is changing, and we want to make it darker, so we duplicate the snake, we make it smart object from it, and we get to the linear dodge. Okay, already glowing, but we had to go to the filters panel, blur, and Gaussian blur. We start with 5, we add it, we duplicate it, and 100, we duplicate it, 215, and we duplicate it, and I think 400 is enough. After that, we can group all of these glowings together and make a group of them for adding another color to this part. So we hit Ctrl J, they are now a layer. We can turn down or turn up the opacity, and now we can add a color with hue and saturation adjustment to our snake. So we will add it we turn on the colorize and we hit this because we just want to colorize this group, and I just want to make it blue because in the night blue is better and kind of prevent better photo for us. So you can play with this, choose the right color for you, what color you like most for this kind of your snake. But there's lots of glow effect here. I don't want it this much, so you can just decrease or increase the glow effect with the opacity or fill in this group. So it's done. We can add some kind of sprinkles here for making the glow effect better. So I've prepared 2 images. Okay, and we select them, we go to the screen, and here we are. But we don't want this much, so we group it, we hit mask, and we start to clearing the parts we don't want to be there. And you can play with it, add more glowing effect, another color and glowing effect, but you can create very good image, very nice image with this knowledge that you have earned in this tutorial. And you can even add a mask here and turn the eyes of the snake to the last color they had, with deleting, kind of masking the glow effect. So thank you for watching this video and supporting our channel. If you like this video, just hit that like button, and thanks for subscribing to us. And if you had any questions, please leave it in the comment section.